Right, good morning. Craig and I drove through from St. Louis, Missouri area yesterday from Dennis's, and we came through to Fayetteville in Arkansas. It took us all day because we really did the touristy kind of thing. We came to stay at Clem and Kim's at Rockhouse 205. They actually run a Airbnb type setup as well, and she has a magnificent shop in here. This is the Rockhouse. We used to live in this house because I've been coming here since 2015, and I've slept up there in the top rooms. There's 2 bedrooms up there, and I've also slept downstairs. Car park down here. Craig, I see, is crawling around down the bottom there, and then basically coming this way, this top floor, the whole house furnished, is actually an art gallery and also a lot of beautiful stuff for sale. Then coming in, car parking down here, there's a barbecue area. There's a garage down here which has some treasures in, which doesn't mean that you need to burgle it. It's more so just, it's a garage that's for the homeowner's use. And then you come in, you'll find that half of this is furnished actually as just a gallery of Kim and Clem's own property and stuff. But you look at things like this glass mailbox, I've never even seen one. Beautiful piece. Obviously these days with Amazon pirates and people stealing off people's porches, etc., is not so good. So the front room, you'll find loads of, as I said, antiques, arty stuff. Some beautiful, beautiful furniture. There's a bunch of beds. This is like a day bed, but you can get two slightly skinnier than me type guys in, or girls, or kids, or whatever. As I say, there's art. Some people will feel that it's over furnished, but it's actually not about being over furnished. It's actually about having somewhere to store all your treasures. It has a kitchen with all of the amenities, Wi-Fi, really strong fiber broadband type hi-fi, 8-seater dining room table. There's heating, more paintings. I love this cork surround to the dartboard. I remember Clem collecting the corks for them, and you have all sorts. And then microwave, refrigerator, stove, or cooker as you want to call it. All of the utensils in here. As I said, lots of art. Nice fat chicken. I love the sculpture stuff that she has. And then through here, first bedroom. All of these, obviously the cushions you can put to the side. Working spaces. Lots of art. Some of this has got pricing on and for sale. You've got little kids' overalls like these, which make me smile. Bathroom. Downstairs you have toilet, shower, hand wash basin, and some more space at the back there. And then when you come through this way, the next bedroom, keeping in mind this was the basement to the house. The next bedroom you come to is furnished this way. I've got my stuff sitting around in the corner. More artworks with pricing by various artists. Cupboards. I've put all the cushions from my bed over there because I slept here last night. 4-poster bed, and then down this essentially passage you have another large single bed, and around the back you have a laundry. I've now not turned the light on yet, but the laundry is in here. I'm just going to say trust me. We'll do that. It's a bit dark. I'm not going to turn the light on because the switch is in the corner there. And then that passage goes back to the front door. So you have washing machines, etc. And yeah, I would say really nicely pointed, comfortable beds. I'm not very good at making beds, I just straighten them out. And then, as I say, back out. The first bedroom, so you've basically got 1, 2, 3 double beds and another single bed, so you could sleep 7 people here, or more if you felt close to each other. Turn the lights off. Back into the front room and out just to the front door. Just scan the space out here. But it's really peaceful. And it's in the top part of town. Look who's there. Hello, Craig. How you doing, bud?
All right.
You good? Did you sleep well last night?
Very good.
Right?
Fantastic.
Are you enjoying this house? You want to buy this house and own it?
I love this house.
There's just so much to it.
Absolutely love this house.
Hey, here comes the boss. This is. I said, here comes the boss. This is Kim, who runs the shop and owns the house and runs the. Kim is not a movie star, but she normally wants to shove my camera in a dark place. But we have had a good time. Do you want to say hello on the camera?
On the camera, I don't mind you.
Oh, there we go. That's Miss Kim. She's also a Texas dump cook. She cooks like a storm. I normally struggle not to have a second
We
and
have
a third
hurricanes
helping.
there, you know.
Right, and she's going to be opening the shop now. So I'll turn this off for a moment. And in she goes, start her working day. So we have Taco Tuesday. So we're having tacos for lunch, $1 each. Got to be a good enough reason to go to lunch. All the hard-working guys come in here. Instead of a McDonald's, they grab a taco.
spirit, and one of the men would run out to the garden and pull the corn off the stalks right then, and we'd be husking it as we went into the house. And at the last minute, you wash it, you get as many of the little silks out as you can, but you don't really care because it's so good. And I mean, it was literally still alive. It's like a damn lobster, you know, and then you drop it in the boiling water, and you leave it in there about 3 to 4 minutes.
You could eat it raw.
Or you can eat it raw. It's so
Right out of the
sweet
field.
and so good.
Told me that
So
there's
they'd
only
leave it
one
3 or 4
ear
minutes,
per
and
stalk.
you'd have butter already on your plate.
Oh,
You
sure.
rub it like that.
Yeah,
I'll
someone
never
told
forget
me
that. It's kind of
yesterday,
kept
and
me
they
from,
convinced me.
from
There's
eating
only
a lot of
one
corn
ear per
in my
corn
time
per
because
stalk.
I always think about that.
I don't know that that's true.
They have sticks on it. So the bar's set
what I
high.
thought.
The
Yeah.
corn bar.
Corn.
The corn bar is set really high,
Yeah.
which
No.
seems funny.
And that, the Arkansas corn that's it's got the white and the
Yeah, the white and the yellow.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Indian corn.
You get one in down in South Africa that's all white, but it's a bigger kernel, which is it's firmer. So it's quite a when you bite it, it's a proper crunch.
I wonder if
That we I mean they have very different. They have a whole number of different variants, but this one is really good, and they'll often like people make it as food at the side of the road.
yeah,
No, she basically just buy the whole
by the
ear of
whole
corn and just
ear.
have that for lunch.
I wonder if you
Nice.
call that what we call shoe peg corn. It's those big white kernels, and they sort of come down to a smaller.
they're really long.
They're long. They come down to a smaller end, right?
Yeah.
And I guess
Yeah.
they're shoe peg because they look like the little piece of wood that was knocked into an old-fashioned shoe. I don't know, but then I wonder if it might be popcorn, white popcorn here, or if popcorn is grown to be that dry and hard to start with. I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know. You think popcorn is a different?
There's a type of corn just grown for Fritos. My
Oh,
grandfather grew for Frito-Lay several times because he rotated crops.
oh yeah.
You have enough
So he
stones?
wasn't growing every year for Frito-Lay, but the Frito-Lay guy would show up and test the moisture. Test the moisture, test
Yeah.
the moisture content, test it. Okay, it's right. And then they would come in like locusts and just take the entire crop.
Wow.
Harvest it all in one fell swoop. That is for Fritos.
And you remember this from your childhood? That's cool.
You gotta figure that's a premium crop and that it's so select, right? Wow, that's a great story.
Yeah, I would have never thought about where does Frito-Lay corn come from?
Out of the
different
shop,
growers.
Walmart.
Yeah, where do chickens come from? Oh, they're all wrapped up in plastic and they're in the
Come out the refrigerator.
refrigerator case. I'll never forget when my daughter, who loved
How did that cross the road?
it slud. It was that plastic wrapping. It was sticky. It slid. I remember when my daughter asked me after we saw a really cool animated movie. It was by the same people who do. Mr. I can't think of his name. It's sort of like claymation, but this was called Chicken Run. And the evil wife sets up a chicken pot pie factory.
Fun movie.
It was great. So anyway, my daughter was about 3, and we went to see it. And afterward, we were driving home, and she said, "Mama, do chicken nuggets come from chickens?" And I thought,
Uh-oh. There's a trick question.
yeah, her main source of nourishment. I said, "Well, yes, baby, they do." And she, "Oh, I can never eat another chicken." Oh, cries all the way home in her little booster seat. Okay, day 2, Mama. I figured out how to get chicken McNuggets out of chickens. I said, "Oh," she says, "Yeah, they got one of those trays like that lady in the movie, and the chickens just stand there, and then the people have these little clippers, and they go, clip, and put a Band-Aid on.
Oh,
And that's how chicken nuggets come." So, well, good deal. So can we go to McDonald's, please?
Nice. There you go.
Easter nuggets, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think that's called the
Very-
grand
Oh,
rationalization.
it was a big one. She was pretty good at those. But later
Beautiful,
she
though.
asked me
Oh,
if ham
Lord.
came from hamsters. And I just lost it. I said, well, fortunately, no, baby. So you can go ahead and eat ham.
Please share with everybody how she's grown up and what she's doing now.
Okay. She's a vegetarian. She definitely loves pigs and doesn't eat them. She finished medical school in psychiatry.